Quaid Azam Part 35. Let us go back for a moment to when Islam first came to India. Persian and Arab traders had engaged in commerce on the west coast of India from pre-Islamic times. With the rise of Islam, these very traders adopted the faith, became Muslim merchants, entering into trade as an inheritance and converting to Islam because they had become the faith pervading their lands. The first Muslim fleet is said to have appeared at Tain near Bombay in 636 AD during the caliphate of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, just 4 years after the death of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Land approaches to India had always been the preferred routes of access, and it was overland that invasions in Sindh in the 7th and 8th centuries had occurred. By the 11th and 12th centuries, the Muslims had gained near total domination over both the land and sea routes to India. On land, the places where Muslims had by this time settled along with the trade and the trading routes, of course, they were all settled, and there were trading posts lay in Malabar, Konkan, or the west coast of India. Early Muslim settlers in northern India had come raiding or as invaders or with the invaders in recurring waves of immigration. Sindh, as we have already noted, was invaded by the Arabs in 7th and 8th century. In consequence, a tiny Muslim community had come into existence there. Similarly, Western Punjab saw the emergence of a local community of Muslims following up upon the invasion of Mahmud of Ghazna in the 11th century AD. Between this invasion and that of the Mahmud Ghori, that is between the 11th and late 12th century, there sprang several Muslim settlements in northern India. The foothold of the Ghaznavites in Punjab lent itself, becoming the springboard of expansion, facilitating movements further east. Nearly half a century before the Ghurian conquest, isolated pockets of the Muslim migrants had appeared in northern India, and even in the epochal period of Rathore dynasties in Kannauj, there were Muslim governors in Varanasi. But so long as their commercial activity brought revenue to the Hindu rulers, they remained mostly welcome. They were also welcome for volunteering enrollment in the armies of Hindu rulers as mercenaries. But welcome or not, they continued to push their way into the hearts of India through military expeditions by land and by sea, strengthening their position as immigrants from the first Muslim fleet to the major invasions of Qasim and Ghazni. They were between many forays on many occasions, especially from 1080, 1080 to 1114, and then 1133 AD to 1169 AD. It mattered little if some failed in their efforts as long as their total numbers and influence continued to rise. And of course, the characteristics of Hindu spirit of tolerance, of a kind of indifference towards the religious pursuits and affairs of the others helped. However, by this period, the Hindus certainly did not appreciate or welcome any marked proselytizing activity by Muslim, I beg your pardon please. The Hindus did not welcome any marked proselytizing activity by Muslims, as this could not be immediately stopped by them. Here too, they became largely indifferent.